our guests, the visiting coaches, players, and fans of the varsity football team from Pulaski High School. We remind everyone that interscholastic events are an extension of the classroom and that lessons are best learned when proper respect is accorded to all. Enthusiastically support your team, but please refrain from any acts of disrespect directed at opponents or game officials. At this time, we ask everyone to please rise, remove your hats, and join in helping to honor America as we listen to the playing of our national anthem as performed by the Ashwaubenon High School Band. During this presentation, we ask everyone to keep in your thoughts the men and women of the Armed Forces of the United States who safeguard our freedom. And as we gather here today to enjoy high school football, let's especially remember those who are in any way affiliated with the school communities in Pulaski and Ashwaubenon.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Goelz Field on a cloudy but not quite raining yet afternoon, and the inaugural broadcast of the Ashwaubenon version of WIAA TV tonight. The Pulaski Red Raiders come into town to face your Ashwaubenon Jaguars. Joining me in the booth is Mr. Craig Hoyska and Bernie Rushlow. And Craig, not a bad night if the rain keeps up.
No, if the rain stays away, it should be a good night here for Jaguar football. Two football teams that are fighting for their playoff lives and looking for what they have, looking forward to seeing what they both have here tonight.
Well, both teams come in 3-1, and they could both need a win tonight if they want to expect to be anywhere in the playoff.
Yeah, both teams here tonight, boy. Especially with the way that this conference has been, the Jaguars have to really put something together. They've played against some very quality squads. Had a lead last week in Manitowoc that they let slip away, and it was a very tough game for the Jags. But we'll see what they can do here tonight.
We talked with Coach Jonas, Mark Jonas, earlier today about what this game means.
Both of us have the same record at 1-3. Both of us need to win the game because in order to make the playoffs, you have to be 4-4 at minimum. So we really can't afford another loss right now. And so I think the game's going to be pretty spirited. They lead the league in 15-yard penalties, and our kids are a little bit more fired up this week. So I think it should be a fun game to watch.
Coach Jonas talking about the fact that both teams are 3-1, they both need to win, and don't want to really call it a must game for either team, but quite frankly, I think the Jaguars have a little bit more behind their backs because the Raiders have played a lot of tough teams, and their schedule's a little bit lighter going down the stretch than the Jaguars. The Jaguars still have to face Bayport, for example.
Exactly. Bayport coming up. It's a team that's undefeated right now. And they've had a real strong season so far, and the Jaguars are going to have to, their schedule's certainly not light. The conference this year is just stacked between Southwest, Bayport, and many of the teams that are out there. I would say that this rivals most years when it comes to the Fox River Classic.
And the Jaguar starting lineup has just been introduced, and we will take a look at the starters in a moment. There's your starting lineup. The offensive line, Derek Potts, number 77, is a senior. Jordan Wetzel, 78, is a sophomore. Andrew Kaufman, number 65, is a senior. Chris Waring, number 58, a junior. And Andrew Lubke, number 77, a sophomore. In the backfield, Jake Zills, number 32, is a junior. James Morgan is your quarterback, number 12. He is a senior. Mitch Cole, the other running back, number 22, a senior. And your wideouts and tight ends, Jake Monroe, number 3, is a junior. Jake Immig, number 16, a junior. Emmett Carpenter, number 38, also a junior. And we'll get to the defense right after the kickoff. In fact, maybe we'll do the defense now because they're not ready to kick off. You want to take this defensive side?
Hunter Paul at number 53 is a junior. Cole Hansen, number 66, is a junior. Greg Aparicio at the nose tackle is a senior. Nathan Jarvis, junior. And Ethan Strabel on the other side as a senior. The linebackers, Bo Geets, a senior. Mitch Cole in the middle is a senior. And Joe Southern, senior linebacker. And in the backfield, Jack Messenger, junior. Derek Fuller, senior. Mason Ross, junior. And Emmett Carpenter, junior.
And the Jaguars have won the toss and elect to receive.
The Jags will start with the ball, which could be, it would be nice if they could get out to a possibly early lead. Play from a point of strength here to start the game would be a really nice option for the Jaguars.
Jake Monroe and Kyle Majinski will be back to field the kickoff from Jesse Pujic, Pulaski kicker. Fielded by Monroe, up across the 30, right around the 33-yard line.
We'll see how the Jaguars now start out here on offense. Morgan coming out as quarterback. James is a sophomore. The Jags start a real young group with 2 sophomores on the offensive line and a sophomore at quarterback. That really is a young group that as they mature, we'll see how they can come along this year.
So Monroe will bring him up in the I formation. Got 3 wideouts. He'll drop the pass on his first throw. He's looking across the middle, had a man there, but nice defense by Jacob Bader for the Red Raiders, who was looking for Emmett Carpenter.
Morgan had a nice ball there thrown, but a nice play by the defensive back cutting underneath after he got face cut there initially.
Bring up 2nd and 10 now. Same formation. This time they'll hand it off to Jake Zills. He'll pick up probably 4 on the play.
A nice job by James Morgan carrying out the fakes there as we would go through this. 3rd and 7 now. Morgan comes behind center. I formation behind him. 2 receivers to the near side. Morgan lets it go right away. Oh, and I think, nope,
they're calling it incomplete. Dangerous pass.
Very dangerous pass there. It kind of floated on Morgan there as he let go of that one. It was intended for Jake Immig. Brings up 4th down for the Jaguars, and they're in punt formation.
Jacob Bader drops for the Raiders. Emmett Carpenter, I believe, is a punter. No, they changed it.
Oh, very good bounce. Bader let it go past him instead of trying to drop on it. And it puts it inside the 10-yard line, so the Jaguars start defensively in a really good position with Pulaski deep in its own end zone.
Joe Southern kicking off that time for the Jaguars. Good to know. So the Red Raiders are pinned inside their 10-yard line, about the 9. New coach for the Red Raiders again this year. from
I believe he came from Kenosha Bradford. And I think he won a state title there. So it's highlight on his resume.
They'll go out of the eye with tight end to the far side and a wing.
Jaguars stack him up. I saw Joe Southern in on the tackle right away.
Levi Van Lannen, the tailback, he'll check out of the game. Second down 10 for the Raiders. Real tight formation. They'll run basically the same thing, double reverse. They're going to pitch back. And got a man open, but they got the pass was just off the mark and picked off there.
Mason Ross there for the Jaguars, pulling down that interception. Puts the Jaguars in a great field position inside the 40-yard line. Let's see what the Jaguars can do here with the ball. The guy was wide open. He just didn't have enough arm behind him to throw it down the field that far.
Szymanski had Jake Wargo wide open down there. Had beaten the safeties on that, but the ball just hung up there. And Mason Ross, nice grab. It's 1st and 10 now for the Jaguars inside the Raider 40, about the 37. And got a referee's timeout for something.
I think they're trying to get the down markers set.
And now a penalty flag comes out. Interesting turn of events.
See what the call is here. I saw a player coming off the side. I think they might have had too many players on the field possibly.
Well, tonight is Ashwaubenon Lions Youth Night. Welcome all the Lions football players, cheerleaders, coaches, and families. Thank you to all the youth for their involvement in the Lions Club football and cheerleading programs, and special thanks to all of the coaches and volunteers that make those programs run.
No mention of a call there. I know this is for no replacement referees out there. I don't
5-yard penalty. Swing pass out.
Jacob Monroe, number 3 on a reception. Gain of about 23.
First and 10 on the 25 for the Jaguars in Raider territory. Morgan out of the shotgun, high snap over his head. And he couldn't handle it, and all the way back at the 43.
In that instance, Morgan tried to pick it up instead of just trying to fall on the ball there, and that's a lot of times is a struggle if you don't just fall on it after a bad snap like that. Bad things happen when you try to pick up the ball.
Jake Zills heads up play to get on that one. Take a look at the replay, just over his head, and
inside handoff to Zills here.
Zills got some room up across the 30.
Gets back to make it only 3rd and 14.
Once again, Morgan in the shotgun. He's got Zills offset now to his right. 4 wideouts. And we got a penalty. Do we have a delay?
false start on the Jags is the initial signal.
So that false start's going to make it 3rd and 20, 19.
19.
Four wideouts again, and Morgan in the shotgun. Zill's offset right. Blitzing linebacker coming, but a man open, beat him downfield. He's got the first down inside the 10, down to the 6-yard line.
Great play by the Jaguars there. Great recognition by Morgan, seeing that safety was up, and once he crossed his face there, that route was wide open.
Thinking that was Jake Imig, but I'm not sure because I couldn't catch the number. But we probably have it on replay here, so let's take a look in a minute.
You can see he beat that defensive back right off the bat there.
It's Emmett Carpenter. Motion man inside is Monroe. He gets the inside handoff. He'll get across the 5, or close to the 5.
Gain of about 2 yards there.
So that'll bring up 2nd and goal from the 5. Single back formation, 2 wings. And hand it to Zills, and he goes nowhere.
43 for the Dalton Eldridge for the Red Raiders, shooting the gap and getting in there very, very quickly. He met our back in the backfield.
3rd and goal, 7-yard line. Wow, again, Morgan couldn't even, he was rolling out and couldn't even get out of the.
Again, Eldridge shooting that gap between the guard and the tackle there, and before Morgan could do anything.
So that'll bring up 4th down, and Emmett Carpenter will come in to try for a field goal of, let's say, 27 yards. The holder is Derek Fuller. Snap is down. The kick is blocked. And picked up by the Raiders across the 35 up near the 40.
The kick was blocked. There was a low line drive kick as he came off there, and came a little bit low off the tee there, and bad result there for the Jaguars.
Jake Wargo in there to recover. I think he might have also gotten a piece of it when it went. Let's take a look. Yeah, we kind of lost him there.
Again, the Pulaski Red Raiders got a very big push on the inside there. The line, they're just kind of shooting through the gaps there. We need our line to step up a little bit.
Option. Oh, I guess it was the inside handoff. Gain of 2 on the play. 2nd down, 8 from the just outside the 40-yard line. Logan Szymanski, quarterback for Pulaski. They run a real tight formation, double wing with a single setback, and they'll give it to the setback. And he breaks a couple tackles through the line. He'll pick up probably 9 on the.
He was initially hit there in the backfield, but He was able to squeeze through a few of those tackles and made a good gain out of it.
Dalton Eldridge, the tailback. Brings up third and about 1.5. .47-yard line.
The quarterback keeps it himself, but is stacked up early by Aparicio there. Was able to get in the backfield.
Szymanski will lose a couple on the play. It'll bring up 4th and about 3. I guess they're going to give them forward progress. So 4th and 2, but they get back in punt formation.
Emmett Carpenter and Jake Monroe back for the Jaguars to retrieve the punt. High snap. Jarvis got in there. Monroe comes down with it. It was a high snap there for the Pulaski punter, and it took him a while to get that punt off. And
Neil Anderson, good job feeling the snap, like you said. Pretty nice punt down to the Jags 26. Morgan all by himself in the backfield. He's got 5 wideouts, 1 in motion. That'll be 4 to this side. They swing it to the motion man. He drops it. I believe that's Carpenter.
Pass intended for Carpenter, and Morgan waved him on to to this side. It's kind of a
setting up three blockers in front of him with the three wideouts this way, but just ball went through his hands.
Jaguars' offense today has been. They've had some big gains, but then they've had some big miscues, drops, and some bad snaps and some key penalties that have taken.
Second down, same formation, high snap again, and Morgan's just going to take off with it. He'll pick up maybe 2. Third and 8 for the Jaguars. Out of the shotgun, Morgan looking for a quick swing pass out to his left. He's got a man out there, but will not pick up the first down. Monroe will get close within a couple yards, but stop short, and they'll have to punt.
Joe Southern back to punt again for the Jags.
Fielding the punt for the Raiders will be Jacob Bader again. He's back at his near his own 30. This time Bader fields it, but he drops it, and he lost it.
Emmett Carpenter right there, Johnny on the spot.
Another big break for the Jaguars. There you see Carpenter getting on it.
Very nice play by Emmett Carpenter, hustling down the field and being on as he muffs the punt.
So 1st and 10 for the Jags at the Raider 32. Shotgun handoff inside to Zills, just back to the line of scrimmage.
Ran into a wall of Red Raider defenders there, wall of white.
Led by Nick Lambert, number 44, among others. They give him 1, 2nd and 9. Shotgun once again. This time Zill's offset to the left. And he'll fake it, and Morgan keeps it on the other side. He'll pick up the first down across the 20 or close to the 20-yard line. Gain of 10 yards.
Very nice carry out of the fake there, and the linebackers bit on the running back, and Morgan was able to gain a significant portion of yardage.
So 1st and 10 from just outside the 20. Morgan out of the shotgun, heavy rush, looking deep in the corner. We got a penalty flag. And, they're calling it a touchdown.
Big catch by Jake Monroe. Great throw by Morgan there, but
I was distracted by the penalty flag. I think it's coming back.
I believe it would look like it was a hold up front. Possibly.
Take a look at that play again. There's the man deep in the end zone. Yeah, but he's not the guy getting the ball. There's Monroe.
The ineligible man downfield.
Ooh, that
normally
hurts.
Normally that is that area of when they throw the flag is holding, but an eligible man downfield.
So that'll cost them 5 and a touchdown.
The Jags must have seen something either on tape. They've picked on that defensive back 3 times now for some significant yardage.
And this time they'll send 3 wides his way. Looking over there again, that's Monroe. He'll get back to 5. Mason Ross.
Hard to distinguish between the 3 and 8 from here at times.
The Jaguars need some better numbers. I've been saying that for years now. 2nd and about 10 from just outside the 20-yard line. Two wides this way, one to the far side. Morgan keeps it and won't get anything.
That same play that they used earlier that Morgan had about a 12-yard gain out of, faked the ball to Zills out of that pistol formation, and
got a timeout on the field. Or end of the first quarter. The end of the one, we have a tie ball game. It was said this game was going to be close and hard fought, and so far we've seen a lot of pounding, but nobody pounding it in the end zone.
Yeah, there's on both sides of the ball, both teams have had a lot of miscues between penalties, fumbles, muffed punts, high snaps going over the quarterback's head. It's kind of been a pretty sloppy game so far.
Well, the Ashwaubenon Performing Arts Club is excited to announce the production of the Broadway musical version of Charles Dickens' holiday classic, A Christmas Carol. Performance dates are moved back because it is a holiday show. The show will open on November 24th. That is the Saturday after Thanksgiving weekend. It'll run the 24th. There'll be a matinee the 25th. And then shows on Friday, December 30th, Saturday, December 1st, and again on December 2nd. Tickets will be on sale. You can buy them online this year, something new, in late October. Mark your calendar. I want to make sure as soon as the tickets are on sale that you get online and buy some, because this show, Holiday Classic, will likely fill up fast.
one of my favorite. Christmas Carol is one of my favorites, especially around the holiday season. Not that I like Scrooge.
So get your turkey eaten on Thanksgiving, a little Black Friday shopping, and you're ready for a show on Saturday.
Exactly.
Third down in about 11 now for the Jaguars. 3 wideouts to the far side. Morgan surveying the defense. And he was expecting the snap, and he says, on me, and he's right.
Yeah, he moved his back foot there, expecting the snap, and didn't come back. That linebacker came up, and the second quarter starts much like the first quarter was.
March down to about the 10-yard line and then just back up.
Exactly.
All right, 3 wideouts again to the far side. And Zill's offset to the right. Morgan takes, looking. He's going to swing it out to Zills in the flat. Not much room out there. He'll pick up a couple, but this is another shot for Carpenter. Brings up 4th down.
Carpenter has a big leg. We'll see if he can, if the line up front can hold the Red Raiders in, give them a chance to get that field goal off.
About a 41, 42-yarder, I think.
Oh,
snaps a little high, and it's Derek Fuller on the fake to the right side. He'll pick up 6 or 7 yards, but not enough for a first down, so the Jaguars turn it over on downs just inside the 20.
Again, with the hard rush up front for the last time, Jaguars might have thought that they could catch them sleeping.
Here's another look at it.
Pulaski takes over at the 18, first and 10.
Derek Fuller there. Huh? For the Jaguar defense today, Aparicio's been all over the place, running down plays from behind. I thought there looked like there was a little bit of a hold up on the
Jaguar fans,
blockers
of course,
in front of it.
yelling for the hold, but didn't get it. Sequoia Rasmussen was the ball carrier on that. Looked like some movement on that play. They'll run to the far side, pick up the first down, close to the 40-yard line.
Tackled by Mason Ross and Bo Geets.
And we've got penalty, so I'll march it back. I saw a little bit of movement there at the beginning of that, and we called it illegal formation, but either way, it's 5 yards. So it'll bring up second and about 6 from 24-yard line. Szymanski inside handoff to Rasmussen again.
The Red Raider offense is really tight to the line, a lot of misdirection, inside handoffs. The Jaguars defense has been a good job reading the keys of where they need to be and staying home and finding their assignments.
So he lost yardage on the play. They'll bring up 3rd and 7 for the Raiders. They'll pitch this way once again to Szymanski, and that'll be a face mask. Pretty clear to see from this angle, coming right at us. And that'll give him a first down.
Joe Southern there fought off the blocker.
Take another look here. Ooh, I'm not sure. Was it the
Excellent.
shirt?
Excellent job by Joe Southern there.
It's a holding penalty. You can see, take a look at the replay. He didn't grab the face mask, grabbed his shirt, so it was holding.
Brings up 4th down.
Deep to punt for the Raiders. Can't see his number. I think it's Neil Anderson, and it's fielded on the 43-yard line, and he's up across the 50.
Well, let's see if the Jaguars offense can put up some positive yardage again.
Return to the Pulaski, 46, 1st and 10.
Once again, the Jaguars start in Red Raider territory on the 46. Four wideouts this time for Morgan. Snap is low. Morgan looking to the outside.
Pass was intended for Jake Immig. Again, Morgan with a good ball, throw it out there, and
Good defensive play by Bader. Three wideouts to the right. Ball dropped again.
incomplete. One, with the whistle not blowing early, the Red Raiders thought possibly could have been a lateral and a fumble.
Nate Jarvis couldn't handle the ball out there.
Morgan looking for the signal from Coach Jonas as they discuss the penalty. They decline the penalty on illegal formation, brings up third down, and it looks like timeout for the Jaguars. Coach Jonas wants to talk it over with his offensive charges.
Fans make plans to come to the Jaguar tailgate party before the homecoming football game at 4:30 on October 5th by the Fieldhouse.
Homecoming 2012 is coming up quickly. All sorts of fun activities are planned through homecoming week at the high school, starting on Monday, October 1st. Powder puff football, dodgeball, pep rallies. Then on Friday night, October 5th, the Jaguars will take on the Sheboygan North Golden Raiders at 7 p.m. with fireworks during halftime provided by our outstanding AHS Parent Network. If you'd like to get involved with the Parent Network, call Mary Brunette or contact Mary Brunette at cmjmjm@sbcglobal.net.
9 minutes, 11 seconds left in the first half. Your score is 0-0. as you can clearly see by our fine graphics.
Jaguars come to the line. Morgan in the shotgun with Zills to his right. Fake to the handoff to Zills. Throw back across his body to Zills. Block is there. Zills just open up. Makes one man miss. Makes another man miss. Down the sideline.
Makes another man miss.
And in for a Jaguar touchdown. I don't see any laundry on the field. This one should hold up.
Take another look here.
Here they fake the handoff. Then he hits Zills on the screen.
And he'll make some people miss. And I wonder if that's all we're going to see. Couldn't get that.
Emmett Carpenter on for the extra point with Derek Fuller holding. Snap, kick. It's up and it's through. Boy, Emmett sent that ball through.
So with 8:57 left before halftime, its score now is the Pulaski Red Raiders 0 and your Ashwaubenon Jaguars 7.
Coming right out of the timeout, Coach Jonas had to have something in mind there as they came out of that timeout. That play, nice little screen play and misdirection off of that fake handoff.
Well, it was a well-designed play. It looked like Morgan was just going to get hammered, and he did. But just that little pop pass, swing out to the left side, and boy, that the perfect play for the blitz that the Raiders were throwing at him.
Yes, was.
Carpenter will tee it up this time. It's been Joe Southern for the first two kicks. This will be Carpenter. Joe Southern's punting. This will be Carpenter. I believe Bader is back deep for the Raiders.
Carpenter with a big boom.
That one's into the end zone. Bader will take a knee, or doesn't even have to take a knee. That one's dead.
Touchback. Very big kick, big leg on Emmett Carpenter. Now let's see if the Jaguars can get a nice 3 and out here on the defensive side. Joe Southern relaying the call in, the defensive call from Coach Boggins.
Szymanski under center. He'll go with that inside handoff.
Derek Fuller on the tackle there.
Eldridge broke the first line of tackles and then hit the linebackers. He'll pick up about 4 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd and 6. Ball's at the 24-yard line. Szymanski with one wide out, tight formation. They're going to run that sweep to the left, and he's got some running room. Breaks around the outside. Last man there is
Mason Ross running him down from his safety spot.
It's that end around, and Anderson caught the corner and just had a lot of running room. All the way to Jaguar territory down to the 45.
I thought there was just a little bit of movement up front at the start of that play, but we've seen that twice now.
Seems like there's movement on a little bit of movement on both sides on just about every play.
Yes.
We'll go with the inside handoff again, and Levi Van Lannen breaking through. And now we got a...
I think the ball came out as he hit the ground. But the referee's saying that the ball was down at the time.
Pickup of about 13 or 14 yards for Van Landen, straight up the gut. So first and 10 from the 34-yard line in Jaguar territory. I believe this is the furthest the Red Raiders have penetrated in Jaguar land. That packed-in tight formation again looks kind of odd to us, but Szymanski under center. He'll look for that inside handoff again, but nothing there this time.
The ball looks like it came loose, and the Jaguars are saying they have the ball. Sure enough, there it is.
Did not see who came up with it, but it was interior of the line.
Aparicio was in there early, was able to get around his ankles, and I think somebody was able to strip him up top.
So first and 10 for the Jags on their 34-yard line. They'll go with a spread formation. Very different offenses. A little swing pass to the right side, nothing there. He's going to lose the ball and then lose the ball. They're going to call it incomplete pass.
I think he juggled that right from the start. Nathan Jarvis on the reception there and just couldn't bring it in.
It's got to be a little disheartening for Morgan tonight. Lots of drop balls on some relatively easy passes.
Yes.
A little swing pass and you're dropping the ball. They catch the hard ones.
Well, I think in that situation, you take your eyes off the ball, or you're looking for where you're going to run to instead of looking it all the way into your hands.
So second and 10 on the incomplete pass. I formation, a rare I formation. And they'll give it to the tailback, Zills, up across the 40. Got a penalty across the 45, 50 down into Raider territory across the 40-yard line.
Like the Energizer Bunny there, is just kept on going.
We got all kinds of laundry on the field, 3 flags. And we'll take a look at what that's all about in just a minute.
Especially deep in the play as it was. Illegal block in the back, or maybe a chop block type thing.
We'll get another look at it. There's a man down on the field. That could be a... Hard to say.
On the offense, chase pass on the defense.
All right, so offsetting penalties, face mask against the defense, and an illegal block in the back on the offense. Negates the play, though, for the Jags. So they replay the down, the offsetting penalties. Zills has exploded at times here when he has the ball.
Same formation. Going to try that play again. This time Morgan fakes the handoff and is looking downfield. Got a man, but can't hit him.
Oh,
Jake Monroe pretty much wide open.
Wide open coming across the middle there. I thought in the backfield that it could have been an illegal block in the back there, but they were able to come through.
Monroe was rolling to his left and trying to do a kind of a throwback to the middle there, and the ball came up a little short. Third and 10 for the Jaguars. They'll spread the formation with 4 wideouts. Single setback is Zills. Morgan takes the snap, drops, looking deep down the right side, and overshoots Jake Immig.
Immig was his target there, but I thought Jake Monroe would have been the better choice there in that route as they go through it.
So Joe Sutherland will drop back to punt. He's on his own 20-yard line, 21. Bader drops back for the Raiders to receive on his own 30. Southern taking a few more steps than you'd expect.
Another
right
fumble
to Bader again through his arms the second time. He'll get on it, though, this time and maintain possession.
Another time that the Jaguars had another opportunity at the ball there.
Lots of mishandled balls tonight. I'm a little surprised.
Yes, especially because it hasn't rained at all. It's just, it's pretty much a perfect night for football as you'd look at it. Red Raiders come to the line.
Tight formation, one wide out. Szymanski rolling to the right, trying to swing the pass back, but nothing there. Now he'll take off this way. And it's not Szymanski. They've got a different quarterback.
Stacked up and put down by 66.
Caleb Vanderloop, the new quarterback for the Jaguars.
Cole Hansen on the chase them down there.
And Szymanski will come back in. Not sure what was going on there. The Jaguar right side of the Jaguar defensive line busting in there and just wreaking havoc with that play. And Vanderloop had to improvise. Szymanski tries that end around again to Anderson, and this time the Jaguars will bottle him up for
Mason Ross there on the tackle.
Gain of just a couple. Looks like we have another penalty. Take a listen.
10-yard penalty for holding there. Start the clock here with 6:19 left in the half.
Second and 15 for the Raiders. Szymanski back at quarterback, tight formation, one wide out again. He'll drop and look and intercepted, I believe.
So he was picked off by Emmett Carpenter.
Carpenter right on the Raider 40-yard line. Not sure who Szymanski was throwing to. He had two receivers out there and kind of threw it between the two.
That's two passes by him and then two interceptions.
You get the feeling that the Raiders are not much in the passing game.
No. Let's see if the Jaguars can make this count here.
Well, they've got exactly 6 minutes left to go before half. Plenty of time to march it down and score. Morgan will inside handoff to Zills. He'll lose about 5.
Early.
Second down and 14. Spread formation again, 4 wideouts, low snap. Morgan looking to the near side. Ball comes up short.
I'd like to see the Jaguars with that one have pump fake and going out and up on that. I think now that they've thrown that pass enough that if Morgan were to pump fake that and that receiver to fly down the field, I think that'll be open for them later on in the game.
3rd and 14 now. 4 wide out spread formation. Single setback. Zills. Morgan takes the snap, looking downfield. And this one's going to be picked. 30-yard line. Looked like Anderson. Let's see. Nick Zaleski. No, it's number 6. Andrew Thompson. I'll get it right the 3rd time.
The pass was intended for Mitchell Cole, it looked like, but he must have overthrew it. I don't know if it was, or if it was for Perry and it was underthrown. But anyway, it results in a turnover, and Red Raiders now have the ball.
Got a feeling they're going to try to run the ball. It's the hunch. They line up in that tight formation with the single wide out. That not sure if the ball's been thrown his way yet tonight. Again, looked like movement, but Anderson will take the end around to the far side and stacked up for no gain. Is it my eyesight? But it looked like every time they snap the ball, someone's.
I think that the number 9 for the Red Raiders, Anderson comes in motion just a little bit early on every snap. But maybe we're delayed up here. I don't know.
Or maybe it's a short motion. 2nd down and 11 for the Raiders on their 30-yard line. Didn't see any motion that time. We got the reverse. Anderson. And nothing there. Flag on the play, but John Decker just in the backfield disrupting that play. And looks like it's going to be on the Jaguars.
It's on the Jaguars.
Well, I could think it's a face mask or something. It's from the spot, so I'm we'll get the call. Personal foul.
We add the Red Raiders back, and now it gives them another opportunity here.
Third and 2. 39-yard line. Base formation for the Raiders. They'll go with the inside handoff to.
Stacked up early. Looked like he might have got just past the 40-yard line, but I don't think he got a first down out of it. See what the spot's like.
Eldridge in the inside, stacked up by the interior line. He'll be short of the first down. And that's going to bring up 4th down. The Raiders are going to go for it.
The Raiders look like they're going to go for it here. 4:04 left here in the first half.
Look for Eldridge to come right up the middle again. And that's what they're doing. And Eldridge will pick up the first down. Pick up about 2. They give him some progress. About 4 yards. To the 45, first down.
Mitch Cole. And 54, they don't have 54 on the roster here for the Jags.
This time Szymanski keeps it, and he's just bottled up and pushed backward.
Good job by the Jaguars, stacking them up early.
Right side of that line, and Joe Southern, the linebacker, in there. They lose a yard on the play, 2nd and 11. 3:14 left to go before half. Raiders don't look like they're in any big hurry to try to get this ball down there. They're not going to their high-flying 2-minute offense or anything.
Nope.
Szymanski looking to throw. He'll pitch out a little throw to the running back.
Well, I can say that that's been his best pass of the half.
Because it wasn't intercepted. Van Lanen, it's one that Van Lanen should have caught off his fingertips.
Yep.
All three of his passes have been while he's rolling to his left, and he looks very awkward throwing that pass. Third and 11 now from the 44-yard line. We got a timeout, Pulaski. Good time for some reminders. The next Jaguar backers meeting is Monday, October 15th at 7 p.m. in the AHS Library. All Ashwaubenon High School parents are encouraged to attend and get involved. Meetings are every third Monday of each month. The Jaguar backers contact person is President Cheryl Kraus. She can be reached at jasaan@hotmail.com. Don't need to remind our viewers at home that Jag apparel is available at the stadium for home games and home events, but can always pick it up at school.
So if you're looking to wear some green and gold that's not Packer green and gold, and support the local high school here.
Jaguar backers raise and spend a lot of money on student activities, athletics, and all the activities programs. So if you are a parent or really anybody, member of the Ashwaubenon community, you can get involved in Jaguar backers and support your Jaguars. Third and 11 from the 44-yard line. Szymanski will pitch it to Anderson. We'll do that reverse and back again to Szymanski. They just can't get anything going with that razzle-dazzle. Nobody's dazzled on the Jaguar defense.
No. They had somebody with each one of those as those handoffs, and Nate Jarvis finally finished that play off.
We'll take another look at it here. You got Anderson in motion. He'll get the pitch. And then he'll hand it back, and then back to Szymanski, and Jarvis right there. So that brings up 4th and 4,000. Let's see, I guess we can count it up. 4th and 21.
Now the referees are discussing something.
So Monroe and Carpenter drop deep for the Jaguars at the 35-yard line. And a high floating punt. This will be Monroe drops the ball, picks it up. It was planned, though, because he picked up almost 10 yards after it.
Penalty flag on the play back at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they have there.
A lot of Jaguars around the punter.
Came late.
2:26 left before halftime. We'll get this sorted out. Someone will have about 2.5 minutes to get the ball. They're talking to the Jaguars. It looks like a holding. And
they're going to make them kick it again.
Want them to kick again. Try to get some field position out of this. I'm smelling a chili dog right here. Speaking of chili dogs, and it doesn't really matter to the viewers at home, but Jaguar backers are excited to offer world-famous Kroll's chili this year at the concession stand.
That must be what I'm smelling.
So if you're not at the game tonight and watching it online, you're going to want to get down here for the next game because that chili sure smells good.
Sure does.
So this time, Monroe and Carpenter will line up at the 45. Anderson's punt will be fielded by Carpenter at the 46. Coming to the near side. He'll get up across the 50 into Raider territory. We got some more yellow handkerchiefs on the field.
Another terrible towel out on the floor, out on the field. I believe this will be an illegal block.
Well, it's definitely against the Jaguars, so it's usually a illegal block or holding.
There are 2 fouls on the receiving team. Block in the back, but refused holding. The receiving team is accepted 10-yard penalty, first down.
Block in the back or holding or both.
You make your choice.
So the Jaguars will take over with 2 minutes left in the half at their 37-yard line. Morgan rolls to his right, swings it back across the middle, this time on target.
Monroe was able to get around the tackle. He's got a crowd in front of him.
And he's in.
And touchdown Jaguars, no penalty flags down. Monroe did a great job breaking through that first tackle, and he was one-on-one, and then
we'll get another look at that in just a minute. There's the pass. There's the missed tackle, and his knees did not go down.
He's able to go 0 to 60 real quick there. Then he's got Perry and a bunch of friendly Jaguars there to help him out. Emmett Carpenter on for the extra point. Snap, kick, and it's good. Now that gives it's a little more wiggle room going into halftime, being up by 2 scores. If we can hold this now, but it's a much more comfortable position to be in than just with just 1 score difference.
Especially with a Red Raider offense that appears to be pretty much run-oriented, and you're down by 2 scores. You're going to have to throw the ball at some point.
Yep.
You don't have to do it right away when they come out, but at some point they're going to have to put it up, and doesn't look like their strong suit so far.
I think the Jaguar defense is kind of maybe more like the Packer defense, where they like to play with a lead. Be interesting to see now how this is going to be a touchback. That's my call here.
Anderson and Bader deep for the Raiders are standing on the goal line, as they should, because Carpenter, of course, has got a leg.
It'll be interesting to see whether the Red Raiders will come out throwing here at the end of the half, or will they be willing to go in.
High kick, it's right at the goal line, and Bader brings it out. He's got a little bit of running room and nice coverage around the 20-yard line by the Jaguar kick team.
Carpenter got just a little bit underneath that and was able to, but it was still all the way to the goal line.
And either way, the Raiders will take over on their 20-yard line. They've got 1 minute 45 seconds to try to get something going. This time they'll bring out 2 wideouts. First time we've seen that from the Raider offense. Szymanski under center. Again, looked like some early movement. And Eldridge, the Jaguars are pointing like they got the ball, but I think he was probably down when that ball came out. Eldridge will pick up 3 on the play, 2nd and 7. Again, 2 wideouts.
Inside handoff again. I don't know. It's 2nd down. 1 minute left here.
I think they're going to be content to go in at halftime 14 points down.
Yeah, I think so. They're just thinking, if we break one, we do. If we don't, we'll just go in.
Third and 6, 43 seconds left before halftime. Fake to Anderson, and Szymanski trying to get a bootleg around the right side. Almost breaks free. He'll pick up a first down, but
54, I believe it must be Hunter Paul, because on the
got him listed as 53, but I don't see a 53 out there.
No,
so
and he plays the same position, and he got him on his second chance. He had a chance at him in the backfield, but then was able to chase him down and got him in.
30 seconds left. And this time they'll go with an end around to Anderson. It's worked before, but not this time.
Penalty flag out there. I believe it's a hold.
Penalty will stop the clock. Aparicio and Geets there to stack up Anderson. And Joe
Pulaski
Southern
didn't realize there was a penalty. They came out thinking that they came out of the huddle.
So the holding call, they're going to repeat first down. It'll be 1st and 20. And they've only got 20 seconds left here. So they'll try that inside handout and run out the clock.
I think that'll be the last play of the first half.
Trying to get one more up, but I don't think they're going to 5 seconds left. They're going to walk it off the field. So with 1 half in the books, it's Pulaski Red Raiders coming in, 0 on the board. Your Ashwaubenon Jaguars 14. And we'll stay right here for the Jaguar marching band and dance team and all that good stuff.
The Jags going in now at halftime, 14-0. It's a good spot to be in. Excellent job there by the Jaguars to get up now. It's going to be interesting to see because Pulaski has shown that hasn't shown that they can throw the ball. So it'll be interesting to see how they come out after halftime, seeing where they're at with that, especially with their running game. It looks like they could break one every once in a while, but that might be few and far between, especially being down 2 scores.
Indeed. Jaguar marching band on the track, ready to come out, and we'll have that for you in a minute. In the meantime, just want to remind everybody that it is youth football night at Goelz Field.
We would like to take this opportunity to welcome the 7th and 8th grade Ashwaubenon youth football players, cheerleaders, coaches, and parents that are present here tonight. The Ashwaubenon High School varsity football program has either won or participated in the WIA championship football game 3 out of the last 10 years. We truly believe that part of the success of our high school program is due to the 7th and 8th grade program. They learn how to tackle, block, run to the ball, pass the ball, and catch the ball. But more importantly, they learn to work as a team, make a commitment to getting better, understanding how to deal with adversity and challenges, as well as improving their work ethic. The players put in a lot of time and they work hard to improve their skills to someday wear the Jaguar green and gold on Friday night. Let's put our hands together and give a round of applause for these hard-working players. The athletes, football players, and cheerleaders are not the only people who make the commitment to reach for higher goals. The men and women who coach them do as well. Thank you, football and cheerleading coaches, for your dedication and commitment to the youth of Ashwaubenon.
the 7th and 8th grade Lions football players as they come around. Highlight of also the Lion cheerleaders as they go through. That'll be followed up by the marching band, which you can hear in the background as well. They're making their way around the field. Future Jaguars.
Well, for those of you joining us on Ashwaubenon Cable Channel TV, Channel 2, welcome to the broadcast. We apologize for not having the first half on with a technical difficulty, but we are now simulcasting for the first time ever. Lots of firsts tonight. We're out on cable on Channel 2, and we're also on the internet. If you missed the big halftime show, the 7th and 8th grade Ashwaubenon Lions youth football players, cheerleaders, coaches, and parents were present and running around the field. The AHS varsity football program has either won or participated in WIA championship football game 3 out of the last 10 years. We truly believe that part of the success of our high school program is due to the efforts of the 7th and 8th grade Lions program. Jaguars will kick to begin the second half, and back deep for the Raiders is Anderson on the far side and Bader on the near side. Emmett Carpenter will tee up the ball.
Well, the Jaguars will start here. Emmett Carpenter, who kicked the last one into the end zone, and they still let him run it out. We'll have to see how this next one goes. I believe we'll be in the end zone again. In high school, once it's kicked into the end zone, it's an automatic touchback. Emmett Carpenter with a big leg. Start of the second half.
High floater down the middle. We got whistles already, flags. I think we got perhaps an offside.
No, I think that, I don't know if the first quarter started with a penalty. I know the second quarter did.
And
third quarter starts with a penalty. I don't know if 3 for 4 could go or what.
Well, Craig, what do the Raiders have to do to get back into this thing? Down 14 points, not much of a passing game. What are the keys for them?
I think they got to start off. They have to have a strong first drive. They have to come out right away. I don't think they have to score, but I think they got to drive it deep into Jaguar territory and start playing on this side of the field. I think that they have to put together some kind of drive where they start taking over. We saw that they really haven't been able to throw the ball. I don't think they're going to come out and throw the ball, but I think a sustained drive where they can kind of dominate up front, I think that's their only way back into the game.
So the Jaguars will place the ball back 5 yards for a offside, and this time Carpenter will jack it again to the end zone, and Bader will be coming out to the far side across the 10, 20, up across the 15, and over the 20s, corralled there by, I believe, Nate.
Coach Boggins sends his charges out here for play defense here. We'll see what the Red Raiders have cooked up after their halftime talk.
So 1st and 10 for the Raiders on their own 32-yard line. They come out in that tight formation again. Szymanski will give to, he'll keep it. Fakes the handoffs, got some yardage right across the right side of the line. He'll pick up 8 yards on the play up to the 40.
I think that they're going to try to maybe get away from the misdirection that they had a lot in the first half, where they're trying to get to the edge a lot. And I think they're going to try, get from tackle to tackle on their misdirection. Just fake the handoff, and see what they can get inside.
Yeah, everybody looking for Eldridge on that one, and Szymanski kept it. Szymanski will keep it again. This time he's going to go backwards, though.
Once again, when they try to get to the edge, the Jaguars are prepared. They're winning the battle on both edges. Hunter Paul and Nathan Jarvis on both edges are winning the battle up front.
3rd and 3 for the Raiders. They'll send a wide out this direction. Szymanski on the inside with the inside handoff to Eldridge, and he'll get close to a first down. They're marking it. It looks a little bit shy.
It'll be interesting to see what they give him for a spot.
And that'll be short. And they're going to timeout for a measurement here.
I didn't think he got that much forward progress, but they gave him a really good spot.
Generous spot.
Boy, it's a beautiful night for a football game, though. It's perfect. And just cool enough for the players. Just kind of how you expect high school football, weather like this.
And I believe it's NWTC handing out these glow sticks, and as we look across the way at the Pulaski student section, there's a lot of red glow sticks flashing. Looks pretty cool. Of course, green on this side. 4th and 1 for the Raiders, and Szymanski's going to keep it on the quarterback sneak, and looks like they'll spot it enough for the first down. That's going to be really close.
Yeah, they certainly got enough there to get the first down. Again, they seem so quick off the ball that it just seems like that it's just going early.
They're going to measure because that's right on the line.
Well, they had a generous spot before, and this time they didn't get quite as generous a spot, but I still think it's first down.
If you're just joining us either online or on cable TV, the first half, the Ashwaubenon Jaguars went up 14-0, 10:06 left in the third quarter. Raiders on their first possession, first down at the 43-yard line.
The Jaguars have been doing a decent job of holding them up. They got the first down there, but
inside handoff again to Eldridge. Pushes his way, pushes the stack up for about 5-yard gain.
Once again, this is the area where I think that they have to attack the Jaguars, is on the inside, try and wear out Aparicio, wear out Cole Hansen on the inside, and see what kind of depth that the Jaguars have.
Here we have not a generous spot. They only gave him 2 yards on that. Looked like the pile went a lot further. So second and about 7 or 8. Rasmussen in motion. Szymanski's going to keep it. He'll pick up about 4. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3.
Now here's where the Jaguars have to be able to hold themselves, hold the line up front, make sure that Pulaski doesn't get the push up front here on this key third down.
Looking for that end around to Anderson to the near side. He's going to get up near the 40-yard line, but not nearly close to this marker.
Once again, you see that the Jaguars on the edges are not getting beat on the edge. The only place that they're getting beat is up the middle. That's where you can see Pulaski get the push. But when they go to the edge, you can see the Jaguars are up front, staying home, both Jarvis and Hunter Paul on both sides.
4th and 3 for the Raiders on their own 49-yard line, and they will go for it. Rasmussen in motion again. Szymanski with the inside handoff to Eldridge. They had him stuffed, but I think his second effort there pushed him over the marker.
Eldridge the ball carrier. Tackled by Cole Hansen.
Once again, they're attacking Cole Hansen, Aparicio. And timeout for another measure. Bring out the chains. I think they do have it here. No.
Jaguars home.
First down, Jaguars.
I think those lines on the field might be a little crooked.
Jerry.
It's the crown. It's the crown on the field. Makes it look weird. So the Raiders turn it over on downs. Jaguar football just inside their 50-yard line of 48. Their first possession of the second half with 7 minutes and 50 seconds left in the third quarter.
See what the Jaguars can do here. They're still getting the down markers set.
I formation. And Morgan in trouble, and he lost the ball. Levi Van Lanen came totally unblocked on a blitz from the left side here. Corner blitz, and just hammered Morgan, lost the ball, and the Red Raiders will take over on offense. Another turnover tonight.
Morgan had no idea that was coming from his blind side. As soon as he turned, there it was. It was unblocked as he came through.
So new life for the Raiders on the Jaguar 38-yard line. 7:43 to go in the third.
Brings the defense right back on the field. They don't get much of a rest. Tack
Inside
on the inside.
handoff to Eldridge. Nothing there. It looked like Aparicio right in the middle there, stacking it up.
Again, Cole Hansen in there. Looks like Cole's struggling right now. Looks like he has a cramp. 68 Matt Jocelyn comes in to place him.
Szymanski on the keeper, fakes the inside handoff and goes backwards.
Again, now the Jags are bringing up their linebackers, hitting the holes hard right off the start.
Second and 8 after no gain. This time Szymanski on the keeper to the outside. He's got some room over to the right side. He'll get down across the 30. It's going to bring up about 4th and 2, I think. 4th and 1. Fuller on the stop, but not before Szymanski gets close to the marker. Raiders, of course, will go for it.
4th and 1 now. Again, getting into the 4th down. Jaguars are going to take a timeout here. Give the kids a breather. 6 minutes here in the third quarter.
Well, once again, remind you that Homecoming 2012 is coming up quickly. All sorts of fun activities are planned through Homecoming week at the high school starting Monday, October 1st. Putter puff football, dodgeball, pep rallies. On Friday night, October 5th, the Jaguars will take on Sheboygan North at 7 p.m. There'll be fireworks during halftime provided by our outstanding AHS Parent Network. If you'd like to get involved with the Parent Network and get involved with Homecoming, contact Mary Burnett at cmjmjm at sbcglobal.net. Homecoming coming up October 5th. Dodgeball takes place on Tuesday that week, I believe. Powder puff football on Wednesday.
And the world's shortest parade
on Friday
will also be
5 p.m. So 4th and 1 for the Raiders on their 30-yard line. Szymanski's going to keep it. He's got a little crease there and may have enough for the first down.
Easily have enough for the first down there.
Tackled by Nathan Davis.
Again, the Red Raiders are doing a decent job getting, 2 yards in a cloud of dust here as they go through.
Jarvis on the stop, but not before Szymanski picks up the first down, just over on the 26-yard line. Little misdirection, inside handoff, I think to Anderson. He'll pick up about 7 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 3rd. Right at the 20-yard line. Szymanski, a little fake throw, and then he comes back with a quick inside draw to Eldridge, I'm sure, can't tell.
Another first down for the Red Raiders.
Raiders just picking away at that Jaguar defense. 4 or 5 yards here and there, moving the chains. Their deepest penetration into Jaguar territory, down inside the 20, inside the 15. It's like confusion in the background, but they do. Rasmussen got the inside handoff.
Yeah, it looked like the Red Raiders 21 went in the wrong direction from what he was supposed to and kind of almost got in the way, but they were able to get the handoff and still get some positive yardage.
2nd down and 7. Inside handoff again.
Time was 21, Levi Van Lanen on the carry. Mitchell Cole, as I had on the tackle.
Down near the 5-yard line, it brings up 3rd and about 2.
Van Lanen in on the score for the Red Raiders. Very sustained drive there, inch by inch, yard by yard.
Well, and we talked about it at the beginning of the quarter here. What the Raiders had to do is get that offense moving, and it's, as you said, 3 yards in a cloud of dust, but they got it going.
Yep.
And now the Jaguars need to respond.
It's very effective for the Red Raiders there on that drive.
Extra point.
A lot of those
Jesse.
inside lanes have been there for them. The defense for the Jaguars was on the field a lot there. Not a lot of depth at that defensive line spot. Cole Hansen went out with some cramps, and they struggled a bit.
The extra point by Jesse Pujak with 3:37 left in the 3rd quarter. Makes the score the Pulaski Red Raiders 7 and your Ashwaubenon Jaguars 14. And now how do the Jaguars get it rolling, Craig? I'd like to say much of the same as they had in the first half, but maybe fewer mistakes.
Fewer mistakes would certainly be it. It'd be nice if Morgan would, a lot of times wouldn't have to struggle to get a snap. A lot of times there's guys that are coming free from those offensive line blockers. That's what happened in the last one with the fumble. The kid just ran free and blindsided Morgan there. If he can have just a little bit of time back there, their skill positions on the outside are stellar.
Monroe and Carpenter back on about their 15-yard line. Pujic set to kick for the Raiders. And it'll be a short squibber coming to the up back. Looking for some room around this side. And he breaks the tackle.
Got a chance.
Hitting the sidelines across the 50 to the 40. 35 down inside the 35-yard line.
22, Mitchell Cole there. Oh, now we have a penalty flag.
Take another look right now. It's a little squib kick. There's the move by Cole inside, breaks that arm tackle there, and then he's got a lane to the sideline. Nice play by Cole, and there's a penalty. They'll mark it off from the spot where he was tackled.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Jaguars. I think the celebration after with Mitchell Cole, I think that there were some people on the sideline that spilled onto the field in congratulating Mitchell Cole, and the referees said, no, we don't want any of that.
So that'll tack 15 yards onto this drive. They're just inside Raider territory. 3 wideouts to the far side, 1 to this side, and Morgan waiting for the snap, and we got more yellow flags.
Maybe a false start on one of the receivers. Kind of rolled into his route. Puts the Jags back in, makes it 1st and 15 now.
Now they're in their own territory. They come back with the same formation. Morgan snaps a little low. He's looking deep.
He's got Immig.
And overshoots
just overthrows him.
Immig had Bader beat. Maybe just a step on him, but passed too far.
I think that Morgan saw that early with Immig because when that penalty happened, Morgan went right up to Immig and was talking to him. I think they had that in mind right off the bat.
So that'll bring up 2nd and 15. Well, the down marker says 1. That can't be correct. This time a shotgun, he'll hand it to Zills. He'll get back the 5 up across the 50 into Raider territory around the 46. Pickup of 6 yards.
Zills is a very hard runner. Nice inside handoff by Morgan there, and Zills was able to really had a good burst there for those first 5 yards. Brings up 3rd and 8 now for the Jags.
Spread formation, 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far. Single setback is Zills. Morgan takes low snap again. He rolls to his right to get out of trouble, looking for Jarvis, and is picked off by Bader right at the 31-yard line.
Morgan being under duress in this, he knew where Jarvis was going to be, and he kind of just threw it up and hoped. And he was just kind of hoping that would come down to Jarvis there. But he was under a lot of duress there. 2 Red Raiders right around him.
Here you can see the low snap again, and then the Raiders all over him.
Again, he's stepping backwards as he's throwing the ball because, again, he's under such duress.
So 1st and 10 for the Red Raiders on their own 26-yard line. And fake handoff to Eldridge. Szymanski keeps it. He'll pick up about 9 yards around the right side again. They like running over that right tackle and guard combination.
Again, they're going after the Jaguars, where that's been a weakness in the Jaguars game is not that Aparicio and Hansen can't handle themselves inside, but it gets to be hard. It gets to be tough inside there. Then they get tired. being those two guys up there up front.
Second and 1. Inside handoff again to, Szymanski kept it. It's interesting they run those 2 plays in a row all the time because the second time it never works.
Goelz there. Those linebackers are really going to have to step up into those holes and try and slow this Red Raider attack down.
Right after they get a big run like that, a 9-yard gain, you're thinking, well, Jaguars need to stack that left side of the defensive line. And the next play, they just stuff it. So good defensive call there. So 3rd and 2 now. Szymanski keeping it on the right side again. He'll get close to the marker. Depends on the spot.
It'll be interesting for the spot here by the referee. For the line judge coming in on the other side.
And
give them the first down.
First down at the 37.5-yard line. Raiders putting together another methodical drive here, just moving the chains. Jaguar defense need to step up. Anderson around the side, and there's that. That's what we're talking about when we say.
Once again, that's Goelz just smoking through the line there, untouched and right into the backfield. Again, when they try to stretch something, they try and stretch something to the outside, and that's not in the Red Raiders' favor. What's been working for them now is those inside handoffs from tackle to tackle.
Well, it worked early in the game. Worked a couple times early, like in the first quarter, with Anderson on the end around. But
that's the end of the third quarter. With the Jaguars up 14-7, and Pulaski with the ball.
Pulaski trying to mount another drive, but might have been just stifled there by Goelz. Reminder once again that the Ashwaubenon Performing Arts Club will be presenting a musical version of the Charles Dickens classic A Christmas Carol. Show dates are Saturday, November 24th, Sunday, November 25th, Friday, November 30th, Saturday, December 1st, and Sunday, December 2nd. Tickets will be on sale later in October. You can buy them online this year. A Christmas Carol.
All right, the start of the fourth quarter here. Again with the Jaguars in the lead.
Second and 15 for the Raiders. And a rare pass by Szymanski, and what was almost a not so rare interception.
Very close to an interception there.
Not sure what they're calling here, but Jaguars are saying he got it.
They're saying he came down with it. Again, 4 passes. If this is another interception, it'll be 3 interceptions in 4 passes.
Is that a negative quarterback rating then?
The QBR rating, I don't know. I see that run at the bottom of those ESPN things. That would be Jack Messenger on the pick.
Referees are talking about it. Well, we could probably take a look and see if we got something here. But we're going to get the call before that happens, or maybe a discussion yet.
ruling on the field is an interception. I think when he came down on top of the other receiver, the ball hung there. Hard to see on that replay.
So the Jaguars will take over just inside Raider territory on the 49-yard line. 11:54 left to go in this game.
That could be the break the Jags were looking for right there.
14-7. Your Jaguars up by a touchdown. I formation now, Morgan under center. He'll give it to the tailback, Zills. Zills over the left side. He's got some running room, pushes the pile up across the 45 down to the 44.
I think Coach Jonas is looking at it a little bit. Just try and get some positive yardage out of that I. See how things would go from there.
I think that's the third time we've seen the I tonight.
Yep.
Or fourth. They like that spread formation, but sometimes you got to dot the I.
Oh, yes. Especially with Zills and Cole in the backfield. They're pretty explosive to get to the line.
So they'll line up in the I formation once again. Morgan surveys the defense. Not sure if he's trying to kill some clock or what, but they'll hand it to Zills off the left side. He dodges a tackler and pick up a first down across the 40-yard line to the 39.
I think that Morgan is doing a good job of just kind of coming to the line. He understands where the Jaguars are at right now, especially for a young sophomore as he is. That's pretty smart on his part of making sure that they use the play clock all the way down, and especially with the lead.
First and 10 for the Jaguars just inside the 40 in Raider territory. Once again, the I formation. Morgan surveys the defense. Looks like he's going to milk that clock all he can. This time it's inside handoff to the fullback.
Cole had one guy to beat in 24. Jacob Hames did a nice job in an open field tackle there, kind of upended Cole there.
Got a referee's timeout for some reason.
I believe they're going to measure. See Cole on this replay.
You see the little misdirection handoff, Cole inside.
Our winner of the gift certificate for Cosmic Bowling is Parker DeRozier. And our grand fan of today's game is Molly Burnett, who receives a gift card for a 30-yard.
First down for the Jaguars for the measurement. Just inside the 30-yard line, the 29. And now we've got another timeout.
You got to move the chains. Looks like the chain's a little tied up. My son, the chain looks like some of the strings around my house all tangled up. My son is very, very good at that.
They'll stick with the I. Morgan again, rolling some clock. This will be Zills on the left side. He'll pick up one or two.
I think that the Jags are going to continue to try and run the ball. Here, try and waste some clock as they have their opportunities.
9:21 left in the game. So they'll go back to the shotgun. Spread formation. Zills offset to the left of Morgan. Handoff on a sweep to Zills. He's got some room on the outside. Nice cut. He's made it to the edge along the sideline. We got a flag down.
Flag on the play.
The play stands. It's a first down, but probably a hold. Get another look at it here.
I think it probably was a block in the back.
Oh, there it is right there.
Yep.
Block in the back. That's one's coming back. Nice run by Zills, though.
Oh, yes. Puts the Jaguars back. Now this gives Pulaski the opportunity to kind of pin their ears back and come after Morgan, being that this is a passing yardage.
2nd and 22. They'll come out in the spread formation, 4 wide receivers. Morgan from the gun. He'll fake the handoff. He's in trouble, but he swings that back and just off the hands of, I didn't see the intended receiver. Was it Zills?
Had the opportunity there with that screen. Again, with Pulaski pursuing so hard off of the edge. The screen, the last time they scored on that play because of that over pursuit. And if Zills had hung on to that one, he probably had a lot of running room again because they got some blockers out there. So 3rd down and 20 for the Jaguars. They roll the safety over on this side. They're trying to help over the top. I think on the other side, now with Monroe coming in motion.
Morgan in a bit of heat there, but he tucks it and runs with it. It's like the punt team's coming out for the Jaguars, going to try to pin the Raiders down deep.
And that opportunity, Morgan didn't have an opportunity to throw the ball there. The blitz came off the edge. Jake Zills did a good job of coming off and knocking that guy down, but Morgan tucked it and went away.
Southern into punt. It's going to be a fake. It's a reverse. If he can get past this guy, not many more Raiders coming. Lost yardage on the play.
Oh, face mask. I believe there was a face mask at the end of the play there. See if we can pick it up on the replay here.
Where's that line?
So
got to get our camera guys on the ball there a little bit.
I agree. Gives another opportunity to the Jaguars after that personal foul.
But after 15 yards, they still don't get a first down, so it's 4th and about 3.
Oh.
But it puts them down inside the 20, or at the 22, and now we've got another timeout. Jaguars are taking it this time. 7:26 left in the game. Not sure why they want to take that timeout, but
They had a mismatch of personnel there. I see Coach Jonas yelling that he wanted somebody else in there, and that's why they had to call a timeout. They didn't have the personnel on the field that they wanted. So with 7:26 left here in the fourth quarter, see what the Jaguars can do here on this key fourth down.
Once again, remind Ashwaubenon High School parents that the next Jaguar backer meeting is Monday, October 15th at 7 p.m. in the AHS library. All AHS parents are encouraged to attend and get involved. Meetings are every third Monday of each month. The Jaguar backers raise lots of money and fund lots of activities, sporting and other, here at Ashwaubenon High School. So please get out and support your Jaguar backers. 4th and 3 now for the Jaguars on the 22-yard line of the Raiders. I formation. Cole the fullback. Zills the tailback.
Jake Monroe on the outside.
And they're going to hand it to Zills. But Van Lanen just blew that play up.
I thought they were ready for that. But Jake Monroe on the outside was really lightly covered on that as you go through it. So it's like that. Well, let's see what the Jaguar defense can do here.
They turn it over on downs, and the Raiders take over on their own 27-yard line. With 7:22 left, they got enough time to run, and if they put a drive together, that's what they'll do. Szymanski keeps it over the right side. He'll be close to a first down, probably a yard short.
I don't think you're going to see Pulaski putting up the ball at all. They just had no luck when it comes to the passing game.
And unfortunately, the Jaguars gave them enough time that they can mount a drive here, try to tie this thing up. Inside handoff to Emigan. Van Lanen broke a tackle, and he's out across the 50 into Jaguar territory. Well, close, right around the 50-yard line. But we'll pick up the first down, and they got something going.
The Jaguars thought that he was down there, and then a lot of guys gave up the pursuit, and he was able to break free.
So 1st and 10 for the Raiders, just outside the 50. And that time they stuffed it up. Szymanski couldn't even get the ball handed off. They just bottled up everybody. Van Lanen will get one, and he's lucky to get that.
Oh, yes. Stacked up at the line of scrimmage, Aparicio, ready and raring.
2nd down and 9. Yeah, motion. Illegal motion. They're going to try that end around to Anderson, which we would predict wouldn't work, especially if the line's moving.
See what the call is here. Full start. We've been seeing it all night, but
well, it's interesting on that end around because Anderson does get the jump on his motion, but because he is a back and he is in motion, that's not what they're calling. What it is the line is moving too.
2nd and 14.
So 2nd and 14. This time they'll pitch it to Anderson off the left side. He's got nothing.
Jarvis was there, stayed home at that defensive end position and was able to stack him up early.
He'll lose a yard, and the Raiders find themselves 3rd and 15 and in throwing down. Or a trick play down or something.
I think the Red Raiders have been 4 downs no matter what, so I think that's what they're thinking of here.
Well, they'll keep it on the ground.
They've been right there. He got hit early behind the line of scrimmage, but was able to break free and was able to get through and do some things.
4th and 6, and you're right, the Raiders are in 4-down territory, and the Jaguars are going to take a timeout. I want to get a stop here and put an end to any threat the Raiders have. So they'll talk it over on the sidelines. Coach Boggins looking for different personnel.
Yes, Jaguar timeout there. Again, I think that they had a personnel issue once again is the reason that they had this timeout. They were trying to figure out who they had. One player came off hurt, and they were trying to figure out who they needed to put in his spot.
I think they're trying to get Carpenter into the game.
Huge 4th down now here for the Jaguars. They need to be sure in their tackling here as they go through.
Anderson, Szymanski on the end around. He's got a little bit of room, but he's not going to make the 1st down.
And easily, it's not even going to be a chance of a spot here.
He picked up
the
5.
Jags were able to come up. Jack Messenger and Derek Fuller there on the tackle.
Picked up 5 on the play, but he's about 2.5 short. I think we need a defensive replay here, don't we? That was a good defensive play. Here's your defense. Coming right at you. Nice tackling right there.
Very nice job by Derek Fuller.
So 1st and 10 for the Jaguars on their 43-yard line. A little confusion in the background. Morgan sidesteps it. He's looking deep downfield. He's got Imig, or no, it's not Imig. Can't tell.
That play was huge.
Yes, it was Imig.
At this point in time for that play, I think that was kind of a broken play. Morgan kind of came out of it, and
you can see here when Morgan takes the snap, he almost runs into somebody here, or almost runs into Zills, and then he's in trouble. He's got a couple guys chasing him, launching it downfield, and nice grab.
Nice catch by Imig. Nice throw by Morgan on the run like that.
So 1st and 10 for the Jaguars on their Raider 30-yard line. 4:09 left in this game. Monroe in motion. They'll hand it to Zills out of the tailback position, and he won't get much, if anything. Nothing.
No.
Raiders are going to call a timeout. Save some clock.
Then they need as much clock as they can because they're not going to be able to put up the ball. Well, the Jaguars here on offense can put the game away by getting probably one more 1st down. We'll probably do it.
Take a moment to mention the coaching staff. Head varsity coach for the Ashwaubenon Jaguar, Mark Jonas. Assistant coaches Jim Allen, Pete Boggins, Larry Brick, Dustin Greason, Ed Kirchmeyer, Kyle Lindow, Jed Manders, Fred Matea, Chad Van Lannen.
Jake Monroe with the single coverage, and the safety is on our side of the field. It'd be pretty tough to guard him over there. They're expecting a run.
Morgan in trouble right from the start on that play. Like he I don't know, not sure if he got his foot stepped on or what, but he.
Again, another broken play, especially the way the running backs were coming off of Morgan. It didn't look right.
The Raiders use another timeout, and I think they have one left. Red Raider varsity head coach is Jed Kennedy. Talked about him earlier from Beloit Memorial, is that right?
Kenosha Bradford.
Assistant coaches Jeff Wagner, Tony Logie, Todd Rodell, Corey Kridz, Stan Smith, Jim Kane, Nate Twork, Joe Brzezinski, Kevin Bleck. They have a lot of them. And I'm not going down the rest of the list.
I think there's just as many coaches as there are as there are players on that roster.
Ashwaubenon cheer team coached by Mary Lee Boyd and assistant coach Allison Bino. Dance team coached by Rodney Anderson. Assistants Lindsay Hilgeman and Drew Meinel. Our athletic trainer tonight is Paul Neuenfeld. And the team physician is Dr. Albma. I think that's how you say it, but I'm not sure. I formation now for Morgan as he surveys the defense. He's going to fake the handoff to Zills. Look back for that swing pass. Zills has got it. He's got blockers out front. He's got a hole.
And he's break free enough.
Down inside the 30 to the 25-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but a nice screenplay executed by the Jaguars. The Raiders are going to take their final timeout. And when we come out of that timeout, it's going to be 3rd and about 5.
3:43 left here. The ball's at the 25-yard line. It would be a 42-yard field goal here for the Jaguars. I don't know. Emmett Carpenter does have a big leg. The question might be, do the Jaguars go for a field goal here on this? That would shore up the score. I mean, because they're not going to score more than a touchdown here with this much time left.
There you see that nice cutback by Zills. More running room inside there. Breaking tackles, getting as much as he can, just not quite enough.
Yep, he gave everything he had there.
And speaking of field goals, and it looks like they are lining up for a field goal, but remember the Raiders blocked one earlier in this game, and you certainly don't want that happening at this point when you're up 7 points. But Carpenter eyeing it up. It's going to be a long one.
43 yards.
And it's up, and he's got the leg, and he's good.
That's good. That's a real big kick in high school to be able to have that 43-yard field goal, and that'll kind of seal the victory.
That's going to do it, I think,
for the Jags. We have a timeout on the field now for the referees.
You take a look at it.
Very solid kick by Emmett Carpenter there.
Looks like our replay machine locked up here.
The referees are going to put some more time on the clock. They feel that it's going to be 3:24 now. As they go through it. (17-7) now with the Jaguars. Here now again, it'd be nice if Emmett could put it in the end zone. make them have the ball at the 20 and no chance of a run back.
Bader and Anderson standing at the goal line. And
Big
that one is
kick.
out of the end zone, probably. No question there.
Big kick for that one.
So the Raiders will take over on their own 20-yard line, and they've got only 3 minutes, 24 seconds to mount a couple of drives.
And at the rate with this 3 yards and a cloud of dust, I just don't see that happening for the Red Raiders. As long as the Jags make sure that they don't give up the big play, I think they'll be all right.
Szymanski under center, drops back to throw. He's in trouble. Now he pulls it up, and it's picked
And
up.
it's picked off. Mason Ross.
Unbelievable. And Ross is going to be in the end zone for the touchdown. Wow.
Great play by Mason Ross there.
Take a look at it again here. You can see Szymanski, he's looking here. The receiver he wanted, apparently he's covered, I'm not sure. Tosses it out there to the side, and Ross just undercuts it. Beautiful play. And off to the races, pick 6 for Mason Ross.
Very nice job by Mason there. Good, quick, nice undercut of that receiver. Jags are going to go for 2, it looks like here.
No, I guess he didn't get in. He must have not gotten in.
Oh, he must not have got the touchdown. Must have been out of bounds.
The far side of the field that we can't see.
All right.
So, yeah, he didn't get the touchdown.
I thought for sure that would score, but again, far away for us to see it.
2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
.230 left here in the 4th quarter.
Zill's a lone setback, and he'll get the handoff over the right side, and he'll get pushed back.
Penalty flag on the play.
Brings up 3rd and goal at the 6-yard line for the Jaguars. Loss of 5 on that play. On that run by Zills. James Morgan will go from the gun. 3 wideouts. And he'll hand it to Zills off the left side. Zills with some room to the end zone.
He fumbled the ball there.
But that's a recovery. So it's
still touchdown Jags.
Here you can see the play once again. Just, Zill's a little end or a little off the end on the left side. He gets hit here, and you see the ball come out.
You can see the ball come out. The Pulaski man hits him there, and the ball comes out. Jaguars recover for a touchdown.
They said Derek Potts recovered the ball, but it looked like 77 to me. who's not on our roster.
Looks like encroachment on the defense.
Well, the formula for beating the Red Raiders, and the Jags had the formula, was to get ahead.
Yep.
And play good defense.
And make the Red Raiders throw the ball up. The Red Raiders have shown they certainly do not have any passing attack whatsoever.
So with 1 minute 48 seconds left in this game, your Ashwaubenon Jaguars 24, the Pulaski Red Raiders 7.
Jaguars put themselves in a good position now as they go through this. Assistant Coach Jay Marks coming through the booth here.
And it starts raining.
Some raindrops coming down now.
Well, the Jaguars will be kicking off here. The score won't dictate how close the game really was, the 24-7 score, but very sloppy here at the beginning, and
lots of turnovers, 4 interceptions by the Raiders. This kick's a little shorter, and Bader able to feel it. It's got a crease. Missed tackle there, and he'll make his way up across the 43-yard line. Minute 40 seconds left.
the Jags will be on defense here.
They're going to try that end around to Anderson one more time, and one more time it's not going to go. He'll pick up 2 on the play. Raiders look like they're going to huddle up. I'm not sure why, because there's only a minute and a half left.
They forgot the tee on the field. The manager, the ball boy, was out there hustling after the tee there.
I think the Jaguars might have too many men on the field, but Van Lanen with the handoff, he'll pick up about 10, 12 yards on the play up to the Jaguar 40.
I think they're doing a lot of substitutions now here, trying to get some other guys some playing time here at the end of the ball game.
They're going to run it up the middle again with Van Lanen. He'll get another 15 yards down to the Jaguar 35. .52 seconds left. Raiders marching, but of course they're marching against the second team defense. They'll keep running it inside to Van Lanen. This time the Jaguar second teamers stopped him, and the referee threw his flag up in the air back there. He's got to throw it one more time before the end of the game here.
I don't know if these guys are working on Sunday or not, but I I know those replacement referees in the NFL, you know, they have to get them from everywhere. So. Here's the call.
Another personal foul on the Jaguars. That's the third one tonight. So that puts the Raiders down at the 10-yard line. And with 33 seconds left, a chance to break the shutout. And Szymanski almost bottled up in the backfield, but breaks the tackle, and he's down close to the 1. .11 seconds. They stop the clock to set the whatever.
Now let's start it.
Szymanski's probably going to keep this. Yep, sneak it in, and they'll break the shutout.
A touchdown.
What am I talking about shutout? They already have 7 points. So Szymanski sneaks it in and gets the Raiders 6 more points. 54 seconds left. And
interesting ball game for both the Jaguars and the Red Raiders here. The Jaguars now will follow up next week, I believe, against the Bayport Pirates.
Ouch.
At Bayport.
Pujik's extra point is good. So with 54 seconds left, the Jaguars 24, Pulaski Red Raiders 14.
And I believe that Bayport's homecoming was this weekend, based on when I drove down Lineville and saw the toilet paper and broken pumpkins that lined around Bayport's, the palace of Howard Hills up there, and I saw the traipsings of homecomings that are out there.
Of course, the Jaguars will be back here at Goelz Field for homecoming then on October the 5th. And we'll be back live on the air.
On the web.
On the web. Worldwide audience. And we'll take it from there. The Jaguars will walk away with a win. A little bit of sigh of relief. They were concerned about this Red Raider team. Both teams, of course, needing a win for the playoffs, and both hungry for a win. Both teams 1-3, but Jaguars got the job done tonight. Took care of business. Put the W on the board.
It puts the Jaguars in a good spot when it comes to where they need to be as they try to excel into the playoffs.
Jags looking for an onside kick here. Pujik tees it up on the near hash.
So we'll have to see if Coach Kennedy is a Greg Schiano disciple here at the end of the game.
Yep, they're going to pooch it. And Monroe takes it on his 15 up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And the Jaguars run out the clock.
And that's the ball game for the Jaguars.
So from Goelz Field for Craig Hoyska and Bernie Rushlow, we final score: the Pulaski Red Raiders 14, your Ashwaubenon Jaguars 24. The Jaguars improved to 2-2. The Raiders dropped to 1-4, and Jaguars still alive in the playoff hunt.
It's a very good game for the Jaguars as they go through this. They did a wonderful job there of getting themselves to the level that they needed to. It was a good win here at Goelz Field for the Jags. They did some really good things. At times they shot themselves in the foot, but they didn't let that get them down. They were able to come back from some of their possible errors that they had, and they did some really good things here tonight, and hopefully they can build on that. The very young team hopefully they can build on this into next week and beyond.
Indeed. And a win is an opportunity to get that ball moving in the right direction against a decent team.
Oh, yes. Pulaski's no slouch. I mean, they've played against some of the better teams in this conference all year long. They've stayed in games with them. They've had some close games down the stretch, and we'll have to see now how they do as they go through into the rest of their schedule, and the Jaguars go into the rest of their schedule.
So we'll be back in 2 weeks right here at Goelz Field on Ashwaubenon Cable Channel 2 and on the World Wide Web at www.wiaa.tv/Ashwaubenon. And once again, Craig, thanks for coming out tonight and calling the game, and we'll see you next time.
Very good. Thanks.